You can't win them all. Today I took a small loss, but those losing days are all part of trading and you have to accept them to be able to win. Please remember to click on subscribe and you'll get the heads up as and when I post these videos. Let's get straight over to the charts. Okay, just a quick run through. I'm in two trades at the moment. The pound US dollar, which I took earlier on. The first trade that I took was at 13:30 London time. And the first pound US dollar trade that I took that at 60. Up here somewhere, and you can see that price actually came down and stopped me out. I've just taken this on a re-entry as it's come through one of our levels. And the second trade that I'm in is the pound Japanese yen. You can see this pulled back a little bit here, didn't come back far enough to hit my price stop. And so that's it. They're the only two trades I'm in right now. Just watching every other pair, flicking through the charts, seeing if there's anything else to take. Okay, I'll pause for now and I'll be back soon. One addition to the trades that I'm holding, the New Zealand dollar US dollar, took this long as it's just coming through an entry point here at 58. Looking for further upside movement on this. And the other two trades I'm still holding, pound Japanese yen, bit of a pullback there, but we're seeing that start to lift off again. And the pound US dollar, same with that. Bit of a pullback, but that's in profit and it's starting to move up in the direction that I'm looking for. Looking for further upside movement on this. Okay, I'll pause again, be back very soon. Back again to give you an update on what's going on with these trades at the moment. The Euro Japanese yen just took this as it came up through one of our entry points. Seeing a bit of a pullback right now, getting very, very close to my stop loss, but we'll see what that does. So holding the EJ, looking for further upside movement. No change on the GU and GJ, although that GU is pulling back quite deep at the moment. Pound Japanese yen is being held. Japanese yen weakness, I think, is holding that at the moment. The Australian dollar US dollar trade that I took, that pulled back a little bit and I had to punch out of that, losing 2 pips. New Zealand dollar US dollar, another trade that I took, again that pulled back, and sticking with the criteria that we use, I punched out of that, losing 4 pips. So right now I'm down 16 pips, 10 on the pound US dollar, 2 on the New Zealand dollar US dollar, and 4 on the Australian dollar US dollar. Okay, we're starting to see a little bit of price action now. I've taken some more trades, had to punch out of another one, but I'll go through these trades and just show you exactly where I am at the moment. Taking this Euro US dollar, taking this long at 86, looking for further upside movement. This candle, the criteria that we have, has allowed me to jump straight in on this trade. Euro Japanese yen, the first trade I took on this I had to punch out of, losing 1 pip, and I managed to get a re-entry on this almost immediately afterwards. So looking for further upside movement on this, taking it long. Pound US dollar, still holding that, no big change there. Pound Japanese yen, still holding that one now. US dollar, Canadian dollar, starting to see some strength on the Canadian dollar, and I took this a little while back as it came through an entry point. Looking for further downside movement on this. Looking like a good, strong, solid move at the moment, nice and steady. And that's it for now. Holding 5 trades, currently down 17 pips. These 5 trades that I've got at the moment, I could probably punch, well, I know that I could punch out of these and be back in profit, but I'm going to push these a bit, see if they go, see if there's some reasonable follow through this afternoon. Okay, I'll pause again and be back very soon. What was looking like a beautiful, strong move on the Canadian dollar, pushing this down, you could see this blue candle coming down here, suddenly reversed and came straight up and hit my stop. That's another 10 pips that I've lost there on the US dollar, Canadian dollar. So at the moment I'm down to 27 pips right now. Still holding the Euro US dollar, Euro Japanese yen, pound US dollar, pound Japanese yen. Looks like they're continuing at the moment. I don't know if there's something happening with Brexit, maybe something's being agreed, maybe it's looking good, but something's moving those 4 pairs all to the upside. So we're seeing the pound strength, we're seeing the euro strength. Okay, I'll pause again now and I'll be back with an update soon. Another full stop. The Euro US dollar, seen this pull back on this big spike here, and that one stopped me out for 8 pips. So currently down 35 pips, and I've got 2 pips on the GU. Let me just run through that quickly. The GU, I'd actually locked in a couple of pips profit on this. As this price came up on this spike here, I locked in 2 pips, and price came back on this candle here, and you can see it came way down through that 2 pip price stop, and so I've made 2 pips on that. So I'm currently down 33 pips at the moment, and I'm still holding the EJ, just about, seeing how that's spiking down, getting very, very close to my stop there. Pound US dollar, after this came down and hit my price stop for 2 pips, it was at an entry point where I could get back into it. So I've taken a re-entry on this, looking for it to go back up towards that 80. That's where I've got my take profit at the moment, and still holding this pound Japanese yen. looking for further upside movement. It keeps on pushing back against that 50 level there. You can see you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 candles come back and hit that 50 level, but it's holding above there, and I'm looking for that to continue up towards that 80 level where my take profit is there. So that's it, just 3 trades on at the moment. Like I say, down 33 pips, and looking for these to continue moving up to get me back into profit. Okay, I'll pause again and be back very soon. Okay, another trade that pulled back, hit my price stop, giving me 6 pips on the GJ, and I foolishly missed the re-entry point. I could have got in down here on the bottom of this spike, and you can see that price is actually starting to move up a little bit. Nothing spectacular. We're not seeing the money moving really in any of these pairs at all, any of the currencies. So it's a bit of a dull afternoon. I'm currently down 39 pips, and I'm only holding the pound US dollar right now. Seeing that just hovering around that entry point now, looking for this to move up, hopefully through that day's high to continue up towards that 80 level. Okay, I'll pause again, and probably the next update will be the final one. Okay, be back soon. Okay, back with a final roundup of the trades today. That remaining GU trade that I had, I took 11 pips on that, just punched out of it. It was hanging around close to that, well, just below that day's high. Decided to punch out. I've had enough for the day. And so ending with a small loss. Total trades taken the day is 10. I won 3 trades, lost 7, giving me a total of minus 26 pips, which equates to minus 1.72% on my capital. So losing day, but we have to have them. As long as the losing days are smaller and less frequent than the winning days, everything should be fine. So that's it. Losing day, not a big deal. Yesterday was a big win, and let's see what the markets hold for us tomorrow. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Please remember to click on subscribe, and you'll get the heads up as and when I post these videos. And if you'd like to find out more about the way that we trade at the Price Action Traders Institute, you can go to my website, which is www.uktoasia.com, and you'll find all the links there. Thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.